What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here today as requested by one of the comments on yesterday's video. Samuel up, shout out to you. Check out his channel, the link of it will be left in the description box below. Samuel requested for me to do a review on a project called Finance. It is running on the crypto.com Cronos CRO chain. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get to it. So meet Mad Meerkat Finance, and they are simply the first AMM DEX on Cronos chain, crypto.com CRO. And you guys already know with this video and the previous videos on chronoscrypto.com that I like crypto.com, I like Cronos. So this is simply a DEX that is already live and up and running on the crypto.com CRO website. This DEX though have a lot involved in it. It has DeFi, trading exchange, liquidity where you can earn and yield farm. There's pools and vaults. I think my friend Samuel was referring to me reviewing the vaults as it has a lot of nodes involved in it. Now, off the get-go, I like to see who audited this company first, and if you look at their audit, I'm seeing something very solid. 4 different types of companies have audited Finance, and this is absolutely a good sign. Certic Finance, it is pretty famous into the DeFi space. A lot of these projects on Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and even now Cronos are pretty much audited by Certic Finance. Now, the second thing that I like besides these 4 companies auditing Finance is this right here. Finance, they put up a bug bounty that is up to $50,000 rewards, and the winner takes it all. All they require is just for people to review their code to prevent hacks and also build a reputation where the hacker can get paid. So for those of you who don't know what a bug bounty is, Cardano did this last year. So a bug bounty is just a company that is so sure of giving you the best product, the best chain. So after they build that code, they are going to put up a bug bounty reward where they will say, hey, to all hackers and devs, all sorts of developers, if any of you can find any bug for you to identify and let us know so we can fix it before we launch, you can get $50,000. And this is absolutely amazing. Major blockchains like Cardano did this, and also some projects on Ethereum have done this previously. So this is absolutely amazing on behalf of Finance to do this. It allows for people to find these bugs and help fix it. They can get their rewards. The company is happy because they launched without any bug being found behind Finance, and this is a huge white flag because it shows that the company really cares about the product that they are putting out there. If you noticed, just 2 days ago I covered Splassive, and look what happened. A bug was found on Splassive, they neglected it, and they either got exploited or a rug pull happened. Either way, people lost millions of dollars, a lot of money because of developers neglecting these things. A bug is really important. Next thing is just their liquidity pools. If you look at them, it's pretty solid. This Finance have now $1.6 billion in total value locked in TVL, and that is absolutely amazing. If you come over to DeFi Llama, you would notice that Finance is the #1 DEX on the entire crypto.com Cronos chain, and this is absolutely amazing. $4 billion in total value locked, and Finance already controls 10 to 20% of that, which is $1.6 billion in total value locked. Now, if you go over to the vault, which is pretty much what Samuel was referring to, is you are looking at nodes and all sorts of projects that are promising you up to 100,000% APY. This one, for example, is promising you 708% APY, when another one is promising you 300% APY. So the biggest one has $33 million locked in it as we speak. And also what I like about this is that USDT to USDC pairs are finally up and running. It's lower, it's 28%. Someone like me who would like to play on the safe side would probably just jump on stable coins and make up to 30% yearly, which is more on the safe side. As far as these big plays, 100,000% APYs, I mean 1,000%, 2,000% APY from these, I would be cautious with something like this. Why? Because there is something in DeFi that a lot of people don't often talk about, or simply because they don't know about it, and that is the risk of impermanent loss. An impermanent loss is simply low liquidity between two liquidity pairs that are getting pooled, and you have a risk of losing your assets. This is not a permanent loss, it is an impermanent loss. So basically it's just temporary. But when it happens, and I've seen it happen before in DeFi, I've been in DeFi for 2 years now, trust me, that is not pretty. So impermanent loss, look into the risk of impermanent loss in crypto and DeFi before you're getting into any node project or any trading pairs that are promising you up to 100,000% APY. So right now the price of Finance is like $1.66. It has recently reached an all-time high of $1.84, and that was just on April 7th, which was pretty much 2 days ago, and the maximum supply is 500 million Finance tokens. The circulating supply 35 million as we speak. This project is in its infancy. It is still young, so if I was you, I would just hold on for a bit before I can get into it, as the price recently hit new all-time highs. But then again, who knows, if you want to dive in, now might be the right time, as we never know. With the growth of the TVL, new people are going to be joining this, and you best bet that with 500 million tokens as a maximum supply, this could easily go to $10, making you huge gains. So if I was you, I would just sit on the tokens, no financial advice. And then as far as these vaults, research impermanent loss to see what fits you between these APYs. I would play with stable coins, as I like playing on the safe sides. If you like taking higher risk, these are your plays with MMF USDC, MMF CRO, and all of those prices are fluctuating with their high volatilities. So another cool thing that they have happening right now is Savannah Finance. This one have been making a killing lately, so look into Savannah Finance. This Finance pretty much is like a complete ecosystem within an ecosystem, which is Cronos, and them being the top DeFi project on Cronos, you're going to want to pay attention to them and look into them. They have games, coin toss, roulettes, CRO roll, dice rolls, all sorts of DeFi amazingness happening with Finance. So I might do a full video on Savannah Finance later on. So we're going to talk about the risk on staking, farming, and whether or not you should get into protocols like this. So overall, Finance, Samuel, looks promising. Top project on the crypto.com CRO blockchain. So if I was you, I would just do a little bit of more research into this before you get into it. As you already know, with DeFi, you can make a lot of money, but you also have the potential to lose a lot of money. So be extra cautious. Trade with this lightly. Don't just dive in it head first. Don't you invest your life savings into DeFi, as you can lose money as quick as you gain them. That was my take on Finance. I will definitely look into some of these and try and invest into them, but once again, trade with caution. With that being said, thank you, Samuel, again for coming into the comment section, commenting, engaging with the channel. With that being said, like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.